Hello. Today I have a book for you. It is not a true story, but it's based on a time in United States history when things were hard for people of color. And it's about these two girls and what they do to fix a situation that's happening in their town. So this is a sensitive topic, so I just want to let you know so you can decide if this is an appropriate book for your child. It's called New Shoes. It's a beautiful story, but again, it has issues that need to be addressed. By Susan Lynn Meyer, illustrated by Eric Velasquez. New Shoes. My cousin Charlotte hands me the package as we stand outside Johnson's Shoes. If you could have any shoes in the window, I ask, which ones would you choose? Those, Charlotte says, pointing to red sandals. What about you, Ellie Mae? Today I choose saddle shoes. They'd be just right for back to school. But I know full well it's just wishing. Money's too tight for new shoes. When I get home, Mama opens the package. Winslow's shoes are in good shape, she says. She hands them to my brother Clayton. That's the way we always hand them down. Winslow's shoes go to Clayton. Charlotte's go to me. I clean Charlotte's old shoes. But when I put them on, they pinch my toes. I show Mama. Mama sighs. We'll just have to scrape together money for new shoes. Shoes I pick out myself? I can't believe it. On Saturday, we're going to Johnson's. On Saturday morning, when we walk in, the bells jingle. Mr. Johnson looks our way. Behind us, the door jingles again. A girl with yellow curls walks in with her daddy. Mr. Johnson heads toward them. Mama and I walk to the back of the store and stand against the wall. The blonde-haired girl tries on shoes, posing in front of the mirror. I sigh. Weren't we here first? But I know colored people always have to wait. Finally, the girl's daddy buys her a new pair of shoes, and they leave. How can I help you now? Mr. Johnson says to us. I point to a display of saddle shoes. I want to try those on, sir, I say. I hear Mama suck in her breath. Oh, well, we'll do something different, Ellie Mae, she says. We'll make a picture of your feet for Mr. Johnson. But, I start to say, pencil and paper are over there, gal, Mr. Johnson says to Mama. Mama traces my feet. Mr. Johnson takes the paper and comes back with a shoebox. Mama holds the shoes next to me. Mr. Johnson fidgets. Yes, I think these will fit, Mama says, and she counts out money. Rain is pouring down when we leave. Mama snaps open her umbrella. Mama, I say, can't colored folks try on shoes? Mama sighs. No, but then she puts on a smile. Let's think about how nice your feet will look for school. I like my shoes, but it isn't fair that the other girl can try them on and I can't. Mama and I walk on together, listening to the rain. I'm going to see if my cat's out here. Prego? The next day in the schoolyard, I show Charlotte my shoes. But then I tell her what happened at Johnson's. Charlotte nods. That's happened to me too, she whispers. Even though I have new shoes, I feel bad most of the day. But then during spelling, I had an idea. I tell Charlotte as we walk home. Yes, she says, I'll help. So Charlotte and I do chores. We scrub, we pick the last green beans, we mind babies. Most folks say they can't pay much. Never mind, I say. We'll work for a nickel and a pair of outgrown shoes. What do you think they're doing? What do you think their plan is? At the end of the month, we line up the shoes on empty shelves in the old barn next to our house. Charlotte scoops up the coins. I'll go buy polish, she says. They worked really hard, didn't they? While she is gone, I clean the shoes with soft rags. Then I pull out all the dirty shoelaces. I wash them in lots of soapy water until the water squeezes off them clean. I hang the laces on the clothesline to dry in the sun. Charlotte comes running back. I call red, she says. She uses a nickel to pry open the red tin, and I open the black. I take a pair of shoes and rub the polish in. Then I scrunch up my hand inside, smoothing out all the wrinkles, and buff the shoes until they shine. The sun has dried the laces now. I thread them back through the holes. Charlotte holds up the shiny red Mary Jane she has been buffing. Almost as good as new, she says proudly. That stylish shoe there is called a Mary Jane shoe, and she just polished it red, and it looks really nice, doesn't it? The neighbors know we are ready to open even before the paint on our sign is dry. Ella Mae and Charlotte's Shoes, that's the name of their store. It says price 10 cents and another used pair. Mrs. Douglas peeps in the barn door, holding little Laura's hand. Right behind them, I see more neighbors coming. Look at this, Mrs. Douglas marvels. No need to go to Johnson's now. Then she hesitates. Last time, the shoes from Johnson's gave my Laura blisters, she says. Can she try these on to see which one fits best? Charlotte and I smile. We hold our heads up proud. Yes, ma'am, she can. I say loud and clear. In our store, anyone who walks in the door can try on all the shoes they want. And that's how it should be, right? And that's how it is today, too. So I hope you enjoyed this book. If you want to hear more books of this same type, there are a few more on my channel that you can look at.